Hi guys. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, go. Hi guys. Okay, make it one.
What I'm laughing at.
Hi guys, I'm Cynthia.
I'm Lorna,
and this is us. Hi guys, welcome again to another episode of This Is Us. Thank you for tuning in, and yeah, we hope you enjoy this episode. Yeah. I learned something. Again.
Another chicken story.
No, it's not. Okay, but snails have teeth. I swear.
Oh my god. I did not. I swear, I did not expect that. No, please stop. Whatever you're reading, please stop.
I swear.
No, please stop.
Are you trying to say Google is a liar?
Where are you finding these things? Like, I'm actually do you go search at do snails have teeth?
No,
Chickens have heads.
Why would I go search for such a thing?
I'm honestly concerned.
For real, I'll send you the link.
To what?
To the facts. For real, yeah. Apparently,
So maybe what do snails eat?
I don't know, but they have teeth.
Somebody joke.
No, the problem with this friendship, you don't take me seriously. Na siku moja I'll be in trouble.
You see,
Siku moja I'll be in trouble.
Like, easily
And you won't help me, and yeah. That's how I'll die, because I'm here being so serious. Like, seriously, snails have teeth.
I believe you.
Thank you. Let's get into the episode.
So before we continue, something that caught my attention during the week. I think you might have seen it, I'm not sure. Why kuna vitu zingine wanangi, but someone sent me a
What is that supposed to mean?
So everything me wanna update. Like, I'm pretty sure you told just here.
Sawa Wikipedia.
Proudly. What should I say? Oh, I saw something. Someone sent me a reel of this Kenyan couple. Wanaka age matetu. And wanaka wako, I think wako campus actually, Kenya. And they have been dating for 2 years. And apparently they are siblings. So it's, it's one of those situations. I'm not sure, I didn't follow up on the story to understand how they knew, but they share a dad. So the dad is available, like he's a present dad for the daughter, for the girl, but a deadbeat for the guy. The guy kept repeating, yeah, my dad is a deadbeat to me. Yeah, but he's a deadbeat to me. He kept repeating that. So, and they met in uni. So I think it's one of the situations where you meet in campus, fall in love, and then come to realize you share a dad. But now it's weird that they are still dating, and they were telling each other how they love each other, they're not going to break up. They are soulmates. Can you imagine falling in love with someone? No, can you just imagine Cynthia falling in love and coming to realize that he's brother?
Maybe I'm breaking up with
You've been together for 3 years. 3 years, Cynthia, with this guy. He treats you like you're the most important person.
We're breaking up. We don't want mad kids.
When the kids will be mad.
Yeah, haven't you heard?
So that's a myth. That's not like biologically true.
And you watch Game of Thrones and you still don't believe that.
They weren't mad. It was a curse.
They were psychotic. Me don't want psychotic kids.
Like a guy, the boy, it was only Nani. What was his name?
Joffrey.
Yeah, mwenye alikuwa psychotic.
But this other one, the other one who killed themselves because of I don't want psychotic kids, please.
Hey,
at
so
this
point,
like,
I mean, in a film, nitakuwa ningekuwa relationship na mwambie kuna nione picha wazazi
wako. Yeah, and background check unafanya hey, jue. Ain't no way. I'm not staying
Yeah,
there. That's
hey, but that's
awkward
messed
as
up.
hell. Yeah. That's yeah.
Anyway, let's get into the conversation of the day. What are we talking about?
So guys, today we're talking about friendship red flags, and yeah, we asked a bunch of you to send us some questions. Okay,
What they think
are red flags in friendship.
Yeah.
And now we're going to answer them. I have okay. Is it an activity really? So it's not a chicken. It's not a chicken or snail story. So assume you are me, you're Cynthia, and I'm Lorna, and I've come to tell you that I've gotten back together with an ex that you don't like, that Cynthia doesn't like. Respond as Cynthia.
Oh, as Cynthia.
Yeah, as Cynthia.
Oh, hiya. Hey, okay. That's interesting. Like utakuwa na mao mingi.
That's how I say it.
Okay, that has never happened.
Okay, yeah.
But I feel like the
or someone I made it clear that like you guys had a tiff. And hapo ndo nikarithi like I didn't like him in a sense, or I didn't think he was right for you. And then you guys have gotten back together.
Yeah, like nani.
Yeah, so that's how I respond.
I think so. Like number two, like see, I'll come tell you. Of course, already ninajua. Okay? She's not going to be excited to hear that piece of information because already you don't like the guy. So nitakuwa like, so tuko tunaongea na nani
and then I'll be like, oh God.
Yeah.
Hata uta play vizuri because I'll be like, oh God. Okay.
No, but mimi nimesema from after nishakwambia, nitakuwa like, oh, okay, you not call me out, utakuwa shocked.
Yeah.
Utakuwa like, kai mbona mmerudiana? You've never told me that. So but utatry to act cool, but I'll know you don't like it.
Yeah.
Like you're not excited about it, but utakuwa like, oh God, now what?
And I'm never asking about you guys' relationship. I'm not even coming to the wedding.
Hey, that's so weird. Like having been with someone when you're
okay, I'll come to the wedding for you. But I'll be giving him
one of those looks. Guy, how many minutes are we in? 13.
Okay. 13, okay.
So,
what is the first red flag? What is your red flag?
What is my red flag?
Yeah, you as a friend, like you.
Oh, mimi mwenyewe.
Your red flag in a friendship.
Gosh.
And then you say one that you think is a red flag for someone else.
What is one red flag about me in friendship? I can be dismissive of things. Like
Please expound.
There's no attacking each other for podcast.
We're not. Me, I just want other people to like. We want to dissect it for other people because we decided that we're doing this on camera. So please.
Okay.
Need to think of one.
You're having a whole monologue. Nitoke kiasi mmalize kuongea na wewe.
No, it's okay.
I can be dismissive of things. Like I take things a bit too lightly or casually. I might not think on how it's going to impact someone else. Like maybe for me it's not like something huge, but it's something that someone else might not feel okay with. And I won't think.
Give context kindly. Yeah. We love context here.
I can't think of your name. Okay, I can't think of anything, but I feel like it may come up so many times
between us.
Like you don't feel that way? Kumbe hata ninajianika pana hata sina red flag. Walking green flag as always.
How do you know you don't have a red flag? Labda mimi sisemi that.
Let me see. Like I feel like that as in ama basi maybe ni dynamic yetu. Like I feel like kuna things zenye I didn't think they'd make you feel the way they did. Alafu ndio na realize guy, why did I not think about it that way?
Okay.
Why did I not say she would take it the way you think she would?
Yeah.
Ama, some people know something else. No, that's my red flag. I don't have.
I'll just say the other thing. I want to know the other thing. Tell me.
I can't think of another. Maybe may come to mind.
Okay.
Which is your red flag?
My red flag is I talk over you a lot. And I know it's something you don't see as a red flag, but the fact that you are a listener, I think I'd want to create a space where you don't have to be the listener all the time. And so nowadays I find myself okay, sometimes I can catch myself niko tu like ebu nyamaza kwanza, like she's speaking, but sometimes I'm usually like kai sorry ulikuwa unasema all the time, so I don't like that I talk over you sana.
And you know the funniest thing, I never recognize it until you say it.
Yeah,
like I'm used to being quiet,
so exactly, so I don't like that. I don't want you to feel like everywhere you go like you always have to be the listener. So I'm working on myself to create that space for you, like the good Nobel Peace Prize award winning friend I am. Yeah.
Like, okay, gosh. Actually, someone said, at when you hang out with them, it feels like you're defusing a bomb when there's nothing going on right then. Like, I think what they meant me, when something is not going right in their lives, or got like frantic about it. Like,
yeah.
Hey,
but is that a red flag? Really?
All the time. Like, I wouldn't want to be with someone when kila saa kuko na anxiety, kila saa something is not going right.
Is that cut off a boy?
No, I don't think cut off a boy. I just think we won't be that close. I'm going to avoid you. Like, kila saa, like, wewe kwani, okay, unajua kuna two things here.
What if they have general anxiety? They're diagnosed with general anxiety.
I'm sorry for them, but that's not an energy I want to be around forever. As a friend, like I feel like a friend should be, it should feel safe, it should feel like nice. Seti ninakuja kwako, already niko na stress. Like I want to be there for you, but it can't be every time something is going wrong in your life.
Okay.
Like disposition to, like, can we just at least one day have a good time? Isikwe kila saa we are dealing with something.
Okay. Right.
What is going on? When you feel like you're one of those?
I feel like okay. Like I can see how I can like I empathize. So I don't know. I feel like in this to talk about like so many controversial opinions, and that's okay. But yeah, me I feel okay. Maybe because I haven't been in that situation. Or maybe because I view myself as a really anxious person and I come to you a lot of the time. So I wouldn't want to feel like you feel that way all the time.
Unajua, nina feel for you, even though one of those conversations, but anyway, for you, I don't feel that way because we do have some good moments and both of us don't want like sad moments.
Yeah.
And we are there for each other.
Okay, so you're saying if it's one-sided? If it's not always the other like, one, okay.
Not let's see mambo one-sided all the time.
Okay.
Like nika in my head ninajua nani anakuwa na shida tu, like akikuja like tukipatana anataka kuhusu kitu ama we are crying about something, everything. Like I never have a good time with you.
Yeah.
I don't want that kind of energy around me.
Okay.
I don't want to feel like you're draining.
Yeah.
Out of me every single time.
Okay.
Like just
that's understandable.
Yeah.
They only talk to you and all of their other friends are gone.
When you plan C.
Yeah.
Ni wakati everything else is not.
I saw someone say that they have a friend who, like, when they want to hang out with them, they always start with, everyone else is busy, can we hang out? Yeah. Is that cut off a boy to you?
Yeah. 100%. Like, Why do I cross your mind only when everyone else is not available? Yani mimi ni last option kabisa.
Yeah. May feel like it's not cut off a boil, but we won't even like I'll match your energy. I'll be that for you too. Like
Then what are we doing?
I feel like see kuna levels of friendship. Though I feel like it's one of those situations where you guys know your places in each other's lives. Like say I know, yeah. And me, I won't be expectant of anything more. Na mi pia sitakupatia like anything more.
But I feel like for someone to, I feel like it's okay if we have both placed each other at that same. But if I used to feel as a friend, alafu nimerealize you only come to me when
then that's cut off a boy.
Yeah. Unless we're really distant and we're like both okay with it. But I consider you a friend and you only come to me when
everyone is busy.
Please don't make me look desperate.
Well, maybe I'll be busy at that point in time then. I'm also busy, sorry.
Yeah, just avoid them. I think someone said give us a story. Like
we love context. We love context.
So my best friend in high school once specifically requested for me to post a picture of us for National Best Friend Day. I asked if she'd be posting a picture of us too. Quote unquote what the friend said. No, I have a lot of best friends, but I'm your main best friend, so you should post a picture of us, was her response. At the next couple years were full of the next couple years were full of backstabbing and gaslighting, complete with occasional fallings out until we finally stopped speaking. Looking back, I can't believe I didn't see it coming. Yeah, yani,
that's so cut off a boy, like immediately, no.
Ati nika nasema ninatry kuitranslate in Kiswahili inakaita kwa funny.
Hapana, unajua wewe ni mimi ni wako lakini wewe si wangu.
Niko na wengine.
Nani ame request? Like what kind of friends are these? Okay, what about a friend who like they don't post you but you always post them? Like they never post you. Do you feel like that's something you'd be okay with or not okay with?
You know, something seem to post what sana.
Yeah.
I feel I'd be tempted to say like I wouldn't mind because like how do I say this? Kuna watu wenye they are so okay with posting like nika in a relationship kuna watu wenye wanataka kupost chali yao and stuff.
Yeah.
Na kuna wenye wako like si lazima like as long as we know what you're having.
What if she requests you that she feels some type of way that you don't post her?
Yeah, that would give me pressure.
Okay, how would you navigate that conversation?
Tupatane katikati basi.
Okay.
Like 50-50.
Oh, so it's not like something that would be like mbona unaniambia hivyo kind of thing.
I feel probably for her that's some sort of validation.
Okay.
Like maybe me posting her means a lot to her.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'll try to. It's not like hey Lono ukipost beshte yako ni hivyo unakufa. Like say can do it. Yet pia stay kufanyika. Niko expected to do it every single time
she does it.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense.
What about you? How do you feel about it? Posting like you're posting.
I'm also not a huge poster. Like,
yeah.
Me, I have like random days where I feel like I just want to give my friend the flowers, so I'll post you, and I don't expect them to like do the same. But we took our birthdays, that's a given, yeah.
I will not forget if you don't post me on
yeah,
your birthday.
that's like, yeah. Because I used to feel, I remember there's a birthday where I think you were in hospital, tulikuwa clinicals. And then you could be Satano, and then like, I'm like, this girl isn't posting me.
Satano was sure. Clinical shift.
I was like, yeah, like, I think those expectations have lowered them. But kitambo, I used to be like, Kai, why aren't you posting me mapema?
But it was 11 a.m. Like, afternoon ilikuwa imefika na nilikuwa shift, mama.
Still. Okay,
12 a.m.
maybe it's because like mi nakwanga 12:00. But because we've grown up, like the mature person I am right now,
And yeah,
I have no expectations. Yeah.
but I feel like squeezing najaribu.
Yeah, but and you know what made me feel that way is because there wasn't a message.
But tuliko which year?
Second year.
Second year?
Yeah.
Si first year?
No, ilikuwa second year. Second year ulikuwa labor ward.
Oh,
yeah.
Nilikuwa labor ward.
Like it felt like a message would be nice, even if you didn't have the time to post me, because you can't say at you kuongea na mtu.
But you know, if I sent you a message, nina feel ingekuwa very brief.
Yeah, see, like you sent me that.
Now we're talking about you sent me a brief. So you can imagine to me a brief message, and now I want to send you another one. Sasa ninasema nini kwa hiyo ingine to add on top of this. Like I feel like at that point, I can't even remember. Honestly, I can't remember this.
I remember.
But I feel like my what was going through my mind me, I want to send something short. You value words, you value birthdays. So nilikuwa like, let me do it when I have the time to do it.
Okay.
Wakati niko in that space.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry.
It's okay, hata iliisha. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
2 years later, for sure iliisha.
For this episode specifically, that's why it has to be brought up. But yeah, iliisha.
Okay.
Someone wrote, they don't ask about you. They turn every conversation about they don't ask about you. They just turn every conversation about themselves. When you talk about exams, they don't ask you how you did. They just talk about themselves.
Okay.
When you talk about not sleeping well, they talk about how they didn't sleep.
That's friend. Alec, you come and write them down. I told you about this. You said this.
When you tell them you broke up with your significant other, they talk about their significant other, etc. I feel so tagged. But then again, I think
why do you feel tagged?
See, because na feeling like most times nakwanga, by the way, that makes sense, and then I give like context nika.
Yeah. I feel like kuna venye mtu anaweza jipata akifanya hivyo. To maybe relate to what that person is talking
like
about.
where's the line between relating and now it being about you?
You're making everything about you.
Yeah.
I think it's this friend is not even interested in what is going on in her life.
Alright.
Unajua nina feel even if you relate to it, sema your point, then we go back to now what I was saying.
Yeah. Okay, don't do that.
Are you sure?
I don't. See, we talk about you all the time. Tuanze ku dissect how we talk about you.
You're going to make people think I'm that friend.
No, you're not.
Yeah, but so I think if unasema kitu like, guy hata mimi teliambo nafanya hivyo, alafu unajua this happens, and then hata mimi nafanya hivyo a couple of times.
I feel like we've all done, because like when you came back home, you remember you telling me about your experience, and then I said that has happened to me too.
Yeah.
And so like
I don't know. I feel like it's a red flag when you never feel like you're high.
Yeah.
Amanika, your opinions matter. Like they're not even interested in knowing how you are.
Yeah. Okay.
Especially for you to say ati, like they don't even ask you how the exams were. Ati kai sikulala vizuri. 10 minutes.
You do that all the time. Please, same times. I feel like we all do that to some extent, but no, I don't think we are, because I feel like I know you, and that results from me, like you, us talking.
Okay. Bunch of red flags.
Then if it's between us, if whatever we do that, then it's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay for.
Do we do that? No, I feel like I let you talk. Like I'm trying to think about Jana when you were telling me about something. I remember because femininely chime in, and then I let you go back to the story.
Yeah.
So we do let each other go back to the story. Yeah, I'm trying to feel tagged, man.
I know.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like some of these things, you're that friend. And
Yeah,
you
yeah.
Yeah.
And it also depends on the dynamic of your friendship, because maybe someone might mind that, but for another person, you know, like how they connect. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
People be going through it, man.
Sorry, man.
It's bringing you down when you're happy and starting to resent you when you get your life back on track.
That's truly not your friend.
It's not a friend at all.
That's not a friend.
Because why are they sad? Why are they not happy when you're happy? When you're happy, why do they feel the need to bring you down?
Yeah.
Like it's...
Okay. Would you like, is that would you understand if it's a seasonal thing, like if they're going through a hard season?
Hard season what? Bring me down and I'm happy. Like you're going out of your way to make sure I feel bad about the situation I'm in. Like I feel like no, there's no understanding there.
You're cutting them off
completely. I'm not going to have that energy around me.
Alright.
You feel like you'd understand.
Okay, I feel like there's some friends who, when they're going through a hard season and you are like thriving, they won't necessarily bring you down, but they'll like give backhanded compliments.
Is that okay? Oh, is that do you think that's okay?
I'm trying to think if I've never had a friend like that, so it's so hard to push myself in that space. Okay. That's not the point I wanted to make. Okay, how do you feel about a friend who who gives backhanded compliments, in the sense that, like, they'll never tell you you look nice, and if they do, it's going to like, oh, nakapoa. You're cutting them off.
No, I'm not doing that, honestly. And I'd hate to find myself in such a situation with such kind of friends. And it scares me that you know, to come outside world where there's a huge possibility to come into contact with such people.
Yeah.
But all my life I haven't had like fake friends.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to have that. Like no.
Yeah, I also genuinely believe that fake friends aren't my portion.
Yeah.
There's so many about friends making things about themselves.
Yeah. I've also seen a couple. Apparently it's a thing. Do you think that's something that can be communicated?
What exactly?
If you feel like your friend is always making everything about themselves. If you feel like your friend turns everything to be about them.
Yeah, I feel like if I'm that friend who makes everything about myself, I'd like you to like tell me, because for real I might not be aware. Sometimes I might not, like in this case where I find myself shocking over you. If there's ever a point where you feel like, hey, I don't feel hard, you just, I'd like to be told. Yeah. I would communicate. Or if it's a friendship I'm willing to lose, I'll just like end it. Yeah, and say this is like, it's one of two ways. It's either like I communicate and we fix it, or I communicate and I cut you off. Yeah. You always reach out first, always being the one of the last to know about things.
Also, like in
always being one of the last to know things. Yeah.
Yeah, friendship group.
Yeah. How do you feel about always a friend? Okay, have you ever had a friend who won't gonna initiate contact all the time?
I feel like my perspective on friendship has changed. Like not up until this year, probably a month ago, because I was always of the mentality that if we're friends, we don't have to talk every time. Like, life happens. And I still think that's true. And I was okay with it. But right now, I feel like there's some friendships I hold on to.
Yeah.
And I don't want to do that. Like, I accept life may happen, to me drift. So I think being the one to reach out all the time,
Yeah, I'm so glad your perspective has changed on that.
Yeah.
Because we used to be on opposite sides. Where I feel like in order for a friendship to work, there has to be communication, there has to be effort. And I get life happening, but it can't always be me reaching out. Yeah. I have one of those. And I'm at a point where I have communicated and I feel like not much has changed. And I get life is happening. So I'm probably just in a space where I'm trying to gauge if I accept that we are not how we used to be and move with the friendship the way it is now, or just be like, me, I need effort and I'm not going to stand there and be the one putting in effort and they're not. So I'm just trying to gauge where I'm at with that, because I feel like people really underrate the fact that friendship, relationships, need watering and nurturing. Yeah. And I feel like I'm always the friend who pours into friendship. So I don't think I have the energy to make someone realize that this friendship is worth keeping if I've already communicated time and time again. Yeah. So I'm in that space where I still don't know if, I don't know where we are at. Yeah.
What if it's something seasonal whereby kuna time you guys were close, that was your season. This is just a low season for you guys where you guys don't align in that way.
And then we'll come back and align.
Do you think that's something that can be possible? Ama wants to make a season, loneliness. That's it.
I feel like, how do I say this? Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like it needs work for you to get back to the season where you guys are close. You can't just leave it up to we'll get close again. And I feel like I'm not willing to be the person who's like, I really need us to get back to where we are. So it's either we stick, chances of that friendship getting back to where it was are very minimal, in my opinion. It feels like, what am I saying? Let me collect my thoughts. The work needs to be put in for it to go back where it was. And I feel like I can't be the one putting in work when the other person, one, isn't willing for it to go back to where it was and isn't even trying. Yeah. So I feel like if that's how they feel, it's a season of life and they've outgrown the friendship, I'd very much appreciate it if they communicated it. Just because it's one of those things where unashikilia and the other one is imeisha, then
najika for them because I feel like kuna certain friends, I don't know, I think it's an expectation thing where for me I feel like I learn to not put expectations on certain friends of mine because I'm like, at that point in our lives we were close, but I don't expect that from you right now.
Okay.
But kuna wale wenye
you do expect
because nika ilikuwa lifetime thing, you're like, we are really close, so we want to expect from them. So do you feel like this person specifically ni mtu mwenye unapaswa kupea is expectations za put in effort.
The fact that we were close before and it may diminish means I still have those expectations. And the fact that I've communicated, I feel like they would have taken the chance to like communicate that they're not in a space where they'll be able to meet that expectation per se. There's how many niko. So me having communicated and them like conceding to what they did, okay, they didn't do anything wrong, but them conceding to not being as present, then going on ahead to not be present is what my issue is. So nika, okay, then what, where are we? So does that then mean like need to expectations and nikupeleke to a lower level than you are, or iishe type of thing? No. So that's why I'm saying, that's where I'm at, where I'm like, okay, if I remove expectations, then the closeness imeisha because that means you're not close anymore.
Or, but when you guys are not close,
yeah,
I feel like this is one of those situations where you just you unawashukisha taya.
okay.
You're like, we're not close right now, and I'm not going to have these expectations from you because I'm the one who's getting hurt.
Yeah.
If you do not feel like we are that close enough for you to put in effort, then I'm not going to consider you a close friend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Hey, ever hear this one? Mm-hmm. Making fun of you regularly in front of others and claiming you're unable to take a joke when you tell them it hurts.
Anything that has to do with my feelings, I'm so cutting you off.
Kwanza unasikia in front of others, you can like,
I am so cutting
take a joke. Like, always like kila sana joke with something about you, something that hurts you.
Yeah, especially if there's hurt involved.
Yeah.
I can understand kuko upset, but hurt, I know. Me, I'm not having anyone hurt. Alafu I've told you, like, this is hurting me and you're consistently saying,
No, just, yani hadi anadismiss ako like wewe nini sashwali to take a joke.
I know it. We are so misaligned. Ooh. I feel like that's like even a value thing. We are, yeah. Nimepotea kabisa.
Because what are we doing?
Yeah.
What the hell are we doing?
What the fuck?
Like, what the fuck?
Hey, Z, man. Ati, when they take the opposite viewpoint in every conversation,
they're less against you.
Yeah, one of my older best friends argues nearly every opinion I have, and it's made hanging out with him exhausting.
Hapo maybe tu ni ati I'm aligned. Because what if that's, maybe they're not going out of their way to oppose you, that's just their opinion.
I feel like they might be going out of their way to oppose you.
What are they gaining from it?
See, just like for the sake of argument. I feel like there are some friends like that, honestly. Like they like you itakuwa in your head, hawezi agree. Obviously tuko tunajua hawezi agree.
That's like being psycho. Because sasa wewe unataka tu tushinde tukibishana kila saa.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
And especially things that don't have to do with your friendship.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
for example,
maybe let's say you've made a passing comment about something, and then they'll go out of your way to prove that your opinion is wrong about your comment is wrong, you shouldn't think that way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I see. That's cut off a goal for me.
Honestly, I mean nothing. It's just an alignment. Like it's absurd to me that there's a friend mwenye anataka tu tubishane kila like ninasema ni color red unasema si color red. Like nika you're just going out of your way to bishane with me every single time.
Maybe they don't like you.
Yeah, maybe
they don't like. I feel like it's one of those things where I'm trying to gain power out of like feeling like nika one upping, trying to make you feel like their opinion is always better than yours. So it's probably a validation thing where they want to validate.
So they don't believe what they're saying. They just want to oppose you.
Yeah. See, I feel like there's some people like that, honestly.
Kama unasikiza hino uko hivyo wewe uko na shida yake.
Yeah.
Cause it's like me.
Maybe they feel like you are better than them, so they are trying to validate themselves by putting you down in that sense, or trying to seem right all the time. Yeah.
Well, God save us from this kind of friends, please. Because, hey,
the biggest indication is you go, when you see their name on your phone, think about why you have that reaction.
Like, how did she call me?
Why is she calling me?
Not again.
Me don't think these people are friends or they like each other, because how is this? Why are you friends with someone who makes you feel like that? Someone said, sorry. Someone said that when you feel like shit around them.
God, why are we even calling this people friends?
Yeah.
But I had someone says, Jenny TikTok, they were talking about how they don't want to pretend they're friends with their workmates. Kwanza Gen Z, so like, mi sitaki kuongelesha watu wenye nina work na wao. Your colleagues, not friends.
Yeah.
So, I feel it's possible for that to happen where you're working with someone and you don't like them, but you have to interact with them because of work. So now it's like you're like, well, if it was up to you, just be meeting in the office and that's it.
Then that's not your friend.
But so for them, they consider you like
their
friend. So they're calling you, they want you guys to hang out. And it's even weird when they hang out as a group. Now you're so if you don't join them, like they'll be against you or something.
That's so weird to me, because maybe I don't understand how people just term everyone as friends, and like your core values don't align. You actually don't even like the person. Yeah, you genuinely don't like them, and you're calling them your friend. I feel like, alafu, what about in a case where this develops when you're friends, when you're actual friends?
So, like, I just don't like you
anymore. I start resenting you.
I can't stand you. I can't stand the thought of being with you in the same room. When you see what tunashinda pamoja.
Please make me aware, but in one way or the other. Please. And I can imagine how I text you like all the frigging time, and then every single time coach like,
please leave. Release me. That's sad. Tell me what you think about this. Quote unquote. All my friends leave me and I don't know why. I'm a fool. If every close friend they've had in the past ends the friendship, it's a huge red flag. Ama, I'm not the bad guy here.
Until all their friends.
Yani, kila mtu amemwacha. Like, ni history inajirepeat kila saa. Do you think that's a red flag?
I don't think it's necessarily a red flag. I just think there's a pattern there that she needs to like identify. It could be someone is an anxious attacher, and they tend to like hold on to their friends and automatically that pushes their friends away. So I feel like that's not something they can help. They just need to work on it so that friends don't feel like they can't be around them. Get what I'm saying?
I feel like that's a red flag.
Okay.
Ni kama, like, awoni ni kawe ndio shida. You're the problem.
Like I feel like you can have something in you that in a push people away, but doesn't necessarily mean that you're going out of your way to do that. Like, it's not it's something in you. It's not you per se. You get what I'm saying? Like,
but see, that already makes you a red flag. Ama just because you're not doing it intentionally. Kama ile situation yako nakwambia ya mtu mwenye ako anxious all the time. Like, they can't control it. Wakona some disorder, probably. Anxiety disorder. Na guy, mental health, nitaki kujoke hizo vitu, but already ishamfanya a red flag. I feel like that's a red flag. Not that they're a bad person, but in friendship, I wouldn't want to be with someone when in a feel all their friends being
Alright.
like, why are you the one standing out?
Okay, I feel like it could be two ways where everyone has nothing good to say about you. There's that, and there's one where like people just leave just because of something that you go through that you can't necessarily. Okay, you can't help it because you can decide to change it. But see, how can I say this? See a character thing. You get what I'm saying? Kuna yenye you're bad because of your character. Like they leave you because akuna no one has anything good to say about you. But there's this where like it's something about you that's not tied to your character. It's just something you experience that you haven't learned to deal with.
So let me ask you something. If someone came and told you your statement, all my friends leave me, would you wait to find out why they leave? Like find out they are the red flag, it's their personality, amani.
Okay, I feel like
because in such a situation, mwenye anasema my friends leave me, sidhani atakuwa quick kusema ni juu.
Yeah.
Ni wewe mwenyewe uta have to in that position for you to find out why they leave.
Okay. Can't you ask like leading questions? Ni kama mtu akikwambia ati I broke up with my ex because of this and this. Don't you?
I'm not therapizing. Like someone I don't know, you just came and told me where we started talking alafu naniambia, hey, all my friends leave me.
Exactly.
I feel like friendship should be the lightest thing.
Okay.
Like we already have so much to deal with. I'm not going to deal with that. Like there are so many other people I can be friends with. I don't want to find out. What if you're a backbiter? So I wait to find out.
No, not necessarily waiting to find out, but see, the fact that at time I'm not, like, I don't know whether or not we are going to be friends. I think the least I could do is just ask you why you feel that way, what you did to what do you think you did to contribute to that? Are we talking about red flags here before you become friends or once you're in a friendship? Because I feel like you only before to go friends.
Hey.
Okay.
Honestly, me staki. Like, ninaposo ndio tukue friends, energy yako imeni attract to you.
Yeah.
And I feel like that statement itself, itakuwa like, I'm not getting myself. Maybe me ndio niko na issue, but me, no. Like, can we just vibe? To figure level ya sa open up to each other and you start to
feel. Okay, what if she opens up once you're in there?
Once I'm in there.
Like akwambie the past couple of friendships amekuwa in.
Day one.
No, like
tushakuwa friends.
Yeah.
Sasa nina feel if tushakuwa friends and there's nothing I feel like I haven't noticed something about them, then sawa. But wewe tumepatana tu hivi and that's one of the first things you tell me. Ama when you're talking about friendship, no. Honestly, no. I feel like you can very easily choose your friends and you're not stuck with them. Like, a choice, you're not stuck with them. See a do or die situation.
Yeah.
What if you, guy, mama unajua unaweza kwa situation and you come to find out some really bad things about someone. And then now you're like, makes sense. Why are you the one standing out? Why is everyone else leaving you?
Okay, don't know me. Like Nina, I'm really trying to think about. Okay, Nika, I'm really trying to put myself in the situation of the friend who, like, for real, they really do not know what is going on, and I'd hate it if, like, mtu anani dismiss just because of something. Like, I'm not cognizant of. Like, I really do not know why they leave, and I try my best to be, like, the best friend possible. And so because I've said that, mtu anani dismiss, and I know genuinely that ninaweza kuwa a good friend. Like, so I have empathy for that.
Auntie asking for advice, they're telling you what they've decided in the same convo. They already made up their minds. Why not just start with that instead of going through the hoops of a discussion?
Okay, see, before contact me, I don't think that's a red flag, honestly. Is that a red flag?
I don't think it is, but inakuwa some kani kila saa. Ushakuja na mind yako umedecide.
But see, I want to bounce off ideas. I want to bounce off ideas. Like, I feel like okay, a scenario.
When do you think that you have something specific in mind?
Yeah, I have the Benson concert. You remember when I came to you because I wanted to do something, and I had already made up my mind.
Yeah.
And so I just wanted the go ahead.
Okay, I feel like ndio maana nimesema kila saa, and especially if
it happens
they
all
are
the
opposing each
time.
other.
Okay.
Unajua kuna ile yenye sisi ni delulu pamoja, sisi will do things together.
Yeah.
But kama unakuja aki babe niko na hii shida. Unaona venye ama labda ni wanakuja na kwambia, they come and tell you hey, my boyfriend did this to me, blah blah, ameteta. Alafu namwambia, me personally I feel like you should leave because they are not treating you well. Ati unajua nini, nimemwantaka tu. Like actually I wasn't going to leave.
Okay, me I feel like what's weird is I feel like what's weird me because it's in the same conversation. If it's later on,
yeah, if wameenda wakafikiria sawa.
Yeah,
like,
but if it's like right there and then. But yeah, okay, yeah. Kama ni hiyo yangu, yeah, the
no, I feel like hiyo ni just unataka someone to join you in your delulu and in your wrong decisions. Well, you just want approval. So yeah. Someone to tell you, it's okay, go do it, but you know what you want to do.
Has the friend said that they oppose? Like,
no, sasa ndio nasema it's okay for that, but if it's the opposing kila saa,
it's not.
Acha kuniuliza basi.
It's the same conversation.
Yeah.
Because you're just waiting for me to say something to find the opposite. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
We've come to the end of our conversation today. We hope you loved it. How did you find it?
It was interesting. But yeah, in a feeling, I know some aspects about you that in a feeling to me disagree on. So yeah, I was kind of expecting some of the responses.
Yeah. We have some opposing opinions. Anyway, thank you for watching. We appreciate you coming back and joining us.
Subscribing and liking and commenting.
We assume
and sharing.
Subscribed. Sorry.
Red
flag. Anyway, please remember to like, share, and subscribe.
Every time you speak, I'll be looking.
Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment below on what you think is a red flag for you in friendship, or leave a comment on something you agree or disagree on based on what you've seen. By giving me that look.
Okay, what look?
Anyway, thank you for watching.
Bye. Adios.